Hello again, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of We Are Here to Help. I am Matt Nagy, a business optimization specialist with Schooley Mitchell, helping organizations save time, money, and hassle by dealing with their vendors for them. I like to do these interviews with networking partners of mine to help promote their businesses and showcase that there are a lot of different ways in the B2B world that businesses can find help and great resources to help their business. So today I have Maxwell Ratkai with me. Thank you for joining, Max.
Thanks for having me, Matt. Excited to be here.
Excellent. So Max is actually a part of my B&I group, and I love his tagline of "We help businesses and organizations to communicate their most authentic selves." And I think that's a really good, starting point. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to businesses?
Yeah, thanks, Matt. My tagline is that we help businesses communicate their most authentic selves through branding, design, and creativity. And that's my background as a designer. That's the nature of the work that I help my clients with, is branding and graphic design for their business communications. And at the heart of that tagline is this idea of communicating your most authentic self. And that's essential to building a strong brand, whether you're an individual business owner or you're a large company, whether you're providing a service for your clients or selling a product. It's really critical to have a strong, differentiated brand. And I believe that what really sets businesses apart and what sets people apart is why they do things, and their vision and their unique value system that is behind everything they do. And so through a process of working with me, whether they are designing a logo or working on more of a brand positioning strategy or designing a website, we really get to the heart of what makes them unique as business owners, what makes them unique as a team, what makes them unique as far as the value they provide to their customers. And we really try to draw that out to the forefront of their communications and develop visual strategies and communication strategies around this unique set of values. Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a really good point, and it's a good thing to kind of mention that whether you're just getting going or whether you're a seasoned business, you definitely can help in any way, shape, or form. If you kind of go over your process a little bit and what working with you really looks like, I think that'd be helpful for listeners as well.
Absolutely. So my process is very critical to finding these deeper set of values and this deeper set of attributes and vision that most people have about their business, about their whatever project they're working on and what they want to create in the world. But not a lot of people are great at communicating and drawing out those ideas and feelings that they are often internalizing. So my process is really built around drawing those out and allowing my clients to drive the ship when it comes to creative development. I simply serve as a guide to kind of point them in the right direction. So regardless of what exactly we're working on, whether it's, I work on a lot of websites for clients, I work on a lot of logo identity development for my clients. Regardless of what we're doing, I always start the process with a pretty in-depth interview with my clients. And we sit down, whether in person or virtually, and go through a series of questions, a couple different exercises that I have developed, and different frameworks to draw out these ideas from them, these ideas they feel about their business, and really look at several different things, their customers, their ideal customers, what kind of makes these people tick, what are the types of people they want to attract and communicate with, their value proposition, what sets them apart from their competitors, how are they differentiating themselves, what makes their culture unique compared to other businesses in similar industries. And so we go through a series of exercises to pull all this information out. After that, I will take a bit of time to do my own research and look at competitors. We look at other competitors' brands, other competitors' websites, other competitors' marketing strategies, and kind of get a sense of what's happening in their industry, so that we can identify opportunities for my clients as far as how to position their brand within their local industry, within their kind of marketplace. And once we have all this knowledge and we've kind of ruminated on these different ideas and knowledge, I will put together a written strategy that is kind of an outline of the creative work going forward. So if it's a logo design, say, okay, here's kind of the distilled version of these key qualities that we want to ingrain in the design. And if it's a website, very similar. And from that strategy, we're able to jump off and have a really clear direction of where we're going and really be pointed in the same direction, both myself and my client. And from there, we'll dive into more of the visual development of ideas. So starting to sketch out concepts, different layouts for web pages or logos or other types of design, and whittle down to a series of options and a series of conceptual directions that is aligned to that initial strategy that then the client can kind of choose from and say, okay, well, this direction is working better than this one. So let's head in this direction, and slowly refine and kind of make different iterations of that design until we whittle down to that final solution, whether it's kind of that final logo or the final web layout. And from there, it's more of like a launch into production and deployment out into the world. So that's kind of the process in a nutshell. It really has those three main stages, where first is kind of the research and strategy, second is the conceptual development, and then third is that deployment and execution.
That makes sense. And the one thing I really heard a lot in there is you're obviously very client centric. Everything you do is based on clients' best interest, but also they have a say in all of it to make sure that it really is, communicating their most authentic selves. Who would you say is sort of your ideal client? Who do you like to work with? What industries do you like to work with? Yeah,
I think that, I've really enjoyed working with all sorts of different clients, different sorts of people, different size teams. Several, I've worked with several different industries, have quite a bit of experience within more of like the health and wellness type space, different types of medical practitioners. So there's been a lot of clients in that realm. Everything from that to more service-based businesses, financial businesses, different types of consultants. So more of like, B2B types of businesses and service providers, all the way down to more product-based businesses, food brands, cannabis businesses, beauty products, you name it. So there's a lot of potential, I think, for any sort of industry to take advantage of the opportunity and to build a really, really strong brand. I would say for me, my ideal type of client is a business that is looking for a clear sense of their vision, and one that has probably gotten some experience under their belt, seen some level of success, and evolved their business from that initial startup phase to where they have a better sense of what their value proposition is, who their ideal clients are, and they kind of have some experience and some data, if you will, to make really informed decisions as far as, okay, this is the brand and the message that we want to refine and develop going forward. So as businesses grow and as they expand or offer new services or products or grow their team, that's a really great opportunity to look at their branding and evolve it forward as they grow. And that's a great position for me to be in to help people.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate you doing this, and I always enjoy talking to you. I find you very interesting. I know you love the outdoors. I know you're looking to get more and more into the outdoors world too. So I really appreciate your time, and thank you for joining me to have some folks learn a bit more about your business.
Thanks, Matt. I appreciate you as well. We'll talk soon.